Patti and Richard are here with me now, and maybe we could start talking about the first song that you played tonight. Sie hat angefangen heute Abend mit So You Want to Be a Rock and Roll Star von The Byrds, und es ist eine Zeile in dieses Lied, wo sie singt: Vergiss nicht, wer du bist ein Rock'n'Roll Star. Und ich möchte Sie gerne fragen, was das jetzt für Sie eine Bedeutung hat. In that song, right, there's a line that you sing, don't forget who you are, you're a rock'n'roll star. And I'd just like to know what that means to you now.
I don't like how I look on. Let's see.
Better? Don't look at the monitor, then it doesn't matter how you...
I can't help it, I'm just attracted to myself. Really, I really can't help it. I'm telling you the truth, I'm admitting it. I know it seems like it's a very vain thing, but I like to look in TV monitors. So as long as you put one in front of me, I'm going to peek at it.
Könnte jemand bitte die Monitor wegdrehen?
Oh no, he can leave it there.
Sie hat gerade gesagt, sie ist ziemlich in sich selbst verliebt. Und wenn eine Monitor hier steht, wie gerade, wo sie im Fernsehen gucken kann, dann guckt sie nur rein und kann nicht antworten. Also das Bild ist jetzt weggemacht. We took the picture away, so we go back to the question. Don't forget who you are, you're a rock and roll star.
Well, listen, I really, I hope you'll forgive me, Alan. But
I don't need to.
No, I know it. But I'm really very happy to be on television. And when I get on TV, I get so excited. I mean, I know that it must seem to you that like perhaps I am behaving a little unprofessionally, but actually it's just I get so excited when I see TV cameras that I just can't control myself.
Sie hat gerade gesagt, wenn sie im Fernsehen ist das so eine Erfahrung für sie. Sie ist so aufgeregt, dass sie kann eigentlich nur an das denken und nicht an etwas anderes denken. Das ist so eine Erfahrung für sie. Und das ist gerade, sehen wir im Moment jetzt passiert. Also, ich werde jetzt ein bisschen mit Richard erstmal reden. Und vielleicht können wir ihm dieselbe Frage vorstellen, weil er war lange nicht mehr bei der Gruppe. Er war am Anfang dabei und danach hat er nicht mit der Gruppe gespielt. Jetzt gerade die neue Platte ist er zurückgekommen mit der Gruppe. Richard, you were with the band right at the beginning, right? Then you weren't around for a while, and now you're back with the band. Does that have any meaning to you now, that quotation from the song from the Byrds about being a rock and roll star? What's the feeling for you now, in the situation you now find yourself?
Oh no! Let me tell you something.
We all feel.
Let me tell you something.
The same.
I'm the least of a rock and roll star. I mean, what is a rock and roll star? If I'm a rock and roll star.
Does he look like a rock and roll star? Look at this schlep. Now look at this beautiful Italian coat.
Sie meint, dass der Richard überhaupt nicht aus wie ein Rock'n'Roll Star.
Aber sie hat
ein sehr schönes italienisches Mantel an.
Alan, I know it would be better to. Lenny, why don't you talk to Alan? Come here. Alan, you should ask Lenny these questions because he knows the answers. The only reason, I just want to tell you that I'm really, it's just that I don't know the answers. I've lost my mind in Essen tonight. Lenny K.
Hi, you're.
Did you hear the question?
No, I was. What were you talking about before?
We were talking about, like you started off with, so you want to be a rock and roll star.
Uh-huh.
And you were a writer before becoming a musician, and you're certainly in the position, I think, to be called a rock and roll star from the point of view of the people that watch you from out front. That hall was packed out tonight, and I just wondered how that feels to you now in relation to when you first started out, when you were first backing Patti.
Well, just in terms of me, you know, I had a good spring training this year. I think all of us feel very privileged to be in rock and roll and to be able to reach as many people in one video instant as we did tonight. And I think what we try to do is not underestimate our audience, but to give them something that takes them a little bit further each time we play. And as a result, there's not a lot of places that give us the opportunity to get our message across. Tonight, we weren't censored, we weren't told what to say, how to say it. We were given freedom, which is all we ask and what we in turn offer to those who come to watch us. And just, I don't know how to say it, but I feel very privileged, and so does the rest of the band, especially Patti, to get this chance to reach across Europe and bring rock and roll to everybody. It's our privilege and pleasure.
Lenny hat gerade gesagt, dass das sehr wichtig für die Gruppe ist, dass sie haben die Möglichkeiten, zum Beispiel heute Abend zu spielen vor so viele Leute. Was das bedeutet für Lenny, eine Rock'n'Roll-Star zu sein, ist, dass er kann vor so einem Publikum heute Abend auftreten, und das hat er gerade bei uns hier im Rockpalast gemacht, mit total Freiheit. Das bedeutet, dass die Gruppe kann sagen, was sie wollen, kann singen, was sie wollen. Und die haben etwas zu sagen, und die haben dann hier die Möglichkeit, das an das Publikum rüberzukriegen. Lenny, I'd like to talk more. In fact, because we're running out of time, Johnny Winter is backstage. Let me just ask you, ready to go, let me ask you one more question, which is about Johnny Winter. Now, I know that Patti likes Johnny Winter a lot, and I heard a story that she in fact met Johnny on the streets of New York and said she'd be playing here and invited him to come along too. Could that be true?
It might be true. Patti and Johnny go back a long way, tied together by the organic link of Steve Paul. And, you know, Johnny's been around for a long time, and he's finally getting a chance to do what he likes to do, which is play the blues, and I respect him for it. And I think, you know, he's like an honest guy, an honest, hardcore rock and roller. And, you know, I'm proud to, you know, count him one of my favorites. Also, the same for the Jay Giles Band. Those guys have been playing a bunch of years. I've known Peter Wolf since he was scuffling around in the streets of Boston, you know, yabbering, you know, on the radio, great disc jockey. And, you know, I think it's a great triple bill. You know, we're pleased to be here, and pleased to bring, you know, a little bit of America over here, too.
Ich habe Lenny gerade gefragt, ob die Geschichte stimmt, dass Patti Smith hat Johnny Winter auf die Straßen in New York getroffen und hat ihm erzählt, dass sie würde diese Rockpalast-Nacht mitmachen und dass er sollte auch rüberkommen und mitspielen. Wir haben sowieso Johnny Winter das Nacht angeboten vor ein paar Monaten, und so viel wie ich weiß, Patti hat mit ihm gesprochen, und dadurch ist die Geschichte eigentlich gemeint, dass da gibt sowieso eine Verbindung zwischen Patti und Johnny, und das ist seit ziemlich vielen Jahren her. Und er möchte auch sagen, dass er findet, dass Johnny Winter eine sehr ernsthafte Musiker ist, eine sehr gute Musiker ist, und klar eine sehr, sehr gute Bluesmusiker ist. Und er möchte sich bedanken, dass die drei Gruppen können heute Abend hier zusammen auftreten. Lenny, thanks very much. I'd like to ask you if you'd sign our board for us.
Oh, sure.
And the band can do the same
Great.
a bit later too. Thanks a lot. Okay? Really formal.
Hey, who's going to take this next?
Will you come for a side?
Hi, everybody. Back again. Before we go, I wanted to introduce Ivan Krell. Ivan, why don't you say something?
No.
I'd like to see you say something in your native tongue.
Pro všechny v Praze, v Československu, ahoj, od Ivana.
Ja.
Come on, Jack, goddammit!
Okay.
This, say mon battery. Say mon batterier.
More battery.
Bye. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.